Niko of Okay. I just wanted to say before watching this video that none of my upcoming videos nor this one is up to date because today is the 31st of January and the video that I recorded about social media was on the 19th of January, and this month in January, like in general, I think I tried recording myself talking about various topics, which is insane to me. So there's definitely gonna be more upcoming videos on other topics too. But now let's hear what I have to say in this video. It's January 19th. Yeah. Yesterday I got back into reality. Quite literally. I was like so inside the whole social sphere, inside my phone, that I kind of forgot how to be happy. Low-key hikey. Yeah, I got back and I was so happy today. I was like, my friend Vlada also was like, I don't know what's changed about you, but you're changed. And I was like, and I had a good day today, it's cool. I didn't feel depressed, I didn't feel sleepy, although I did kind of have a hard time falling asleep yesterday. I watched How to Take Care of My Nails before going to sleep at like 11 p.m. when I originally thought I would fall asleep at like 9 or 10. Because I need to take care of my body because everything is breaking out. Yeah, continuing. I think the way to feel better to stop procrastinating is to sometimes just give yourself a break from your phone, including music, because I have found myself sometimes getting bored of music, as like as impossible as it could sound to some people. I've been listening to it so much, but I have survived also without music for I think 4 months before, or a whole month, I don't remember, could be wrong, when my earbuds broke and my headphones. And I could do that definitely again. I have also been off of social media completely when I was like 11 or 12 for I think 2 months for my friends to like see the reaction. So anyone can do that to make themselves feel better. Though at the time, as a preteen, I felt pretty depressed, and I don't remember the timescape, like what I did off the internet, but it definitely refreshes you and like makes you a happier person when you're off social media. Yeah, I just sometimes you just need a break and to remember to take care of yourself, and maybe essentially try to do some sort of sports, whether it's dancing, anything like ice skating, basketball, volleyball. Did I mention that dancing? Yeah. As a kid, I quit dancing like 4 times. I can't stick to any clubs. Back to talking about social media, because I think that it's so much easier to live without it. Like, you remember that you have all this time in a day, like 12 hours, 24 hours. That's a lot. And you could be sleeping till literally like 11 in the morning or noon or whenever you wake up. But you still have like a lot of the day to fill in. And imagine you don't go to school and you're in summer, and me personally, I don't hang out often with my friends, but when I do, I cherish the time. It's just that I definitely don't do it every day. I'm an ambivert, so it depends on situations and people whether I'm an introvert or extrovert. That's how I like to describe it. And I just find that I have a lot of things to do, but I never get to them because phone. For others, it can be tablet, computer, TV. But yeah, just being off social media gives you so much time in your life to do everything. everything, to set your goals, to maybe read a book. I mean, you could also just watch your favorite movies, but that's also time consuming and could take like 2 or 3 hours away from your day when you could have been doing homework. You could have been finishing off that one assignment that you due late. You could sketch, you could write, you could do your own hobbies, you can cook, you can practice shit. Sorry for cussing. How you could literally be like taking a walk outside, taking a little stroll, maybe become friends with the nature, maybe meet strangers, maybe socialize more. There's just a lot you could do without social media instead of like doom scrolling. It's just being addicted to the phone. But when I have depression and sometimes I get bored of even music at this point, that's when I realize I have my phone only to like communicate with my friends and my family, and watch content on YouTube, because I actually quit YouTube for I think 3 or 4 years. So since like the 7th or 8th year of my middle school, basically the last years of my middle school, I stopped watching YouTube. I quit it. And I don't remember what I did without it, because there was a full year where I had a really bad time. So I don't remember much what I did without YouTube. But now I'm back and I'm like watching these K-pop dances, content from my old YouTube content creators that I loved, Minecraft. Yeah, I just kind of miss the atmosphere, but I really don't miss watching them at like night. So I do watch YouTube now, but like to a limited time, because you could watch YouTube for hours and hours and hours. The same goes for you watching streams, for you doom scrolling. My mom also does doom scrolling on Instagram every now and then, and on Facebook, because like, what else do you do? Apart from busying yourself on social media and television and whatnot, everyone is affected by social media. Yeah. Anyways, my main point, what I wanted to say, was that I do watch YouTube now, but I only limit it to being like 2 hours, but not more than that, unless I'm educating myself, or like, there's a lot of information on the internet. You can also educate yourself by videos, you can educate yourself by Google. When I do it by Google, I have to like memorize what I'm reading, but when it's on YouTube, it's depending again on your memory, how it remembers things best. For me, it's videos and reading, and like visual speaking, that. And I hope that maybe you'll one day too will be like, I need to get a life. I, like me for example, I know what I kind of want to do, what my dreams are, and what could possibly be my profession, but like, you need to work on that, obviously. You need to look for universities, colleges, schools, and everything. You need to maybe get a part-time job, which I've been thinking about, because I told myself that I would, but I never did, which is bad. You shouldn't tell yourself to do it, you should just do it. That's advice that I should stop telling people and actually follow me, be myself, which can be also a problem. Last May, I was, you could say, obsessed with volleyball. Another thing that, I don't know, maybe it's relevant, maybe it's irrelevant. I think it is relevant, just for context. I just hate the consistency of water, as in like getting splashed, and just like it being hard for me to dry off and everything. Just the whole process after getting out of the water. I hate it. The consistency of water, that's why. So yeah, and I was so obsessed with volleyball that I even, like, I got so warmed up. I did it in a hoodie near my friend's house in like a little stadium, kind of. While it was pouring out, and I did not care, and I was a little bit dirty. And my friend and my other friend Daisy, or DJ, I gave him a nickname Daisy, but we're not gonna get into that. They spotted me and they were like, "Holy shit, you're getting inside now! You are soaked, drenched, wet." And I was like, "Oh, but I want to practice more." That's how I was obsessed with volleyball, because it took off depression for me. It took time. I took more time off of my phone, and it lasted for like a month or a month and a half before I quit volleyball, because it just wasn't my stimulus anymore. Because volleyball wasn't completely my thing. I just was obsessed over it, to like, for it to be a sport, to like get better, to get into the club that's at my school, that's like after 7 classes. Well, now I have 7 classes almost every day at school, except Monday, which is today, which is when I have 8 classes. It was still today though, so I'm not complaining. But yeah, I think there's always gonna be ups and downs in life, but the solution to like you getting better and maybe happier and maybe being more productive is always getting off on the phone, off of social media, to take a break. It's like, imagine your health is going shit, whether mentally or physically, and you just sort of have to take a break from everything. Imagine that, and just like try. You can also just try taking a break for a day and see how it goes, and you can do a little experiments. I've done it before, and I will do it time and time again. When I will get bored, it's just, yeah. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Social media. AI, by the way, is a completely different topic.